Sandra. Fuhad Saheed is also with me via the phone line. I'll introduce the conversation for this morning. We have two focal points that we'll be looking at. One is as regards the CBN directive and the cash scarcity issues. And the second, of course, is as regards the Giba polls. So many conversations as regards alignment, realignment, squabbles, endorsements, and all of that. Your thoughts as regards what impact this could have, as we look forward to March 18 Giba polls. Okay. So we, like I said, two focal points. Now, the first one as regards political endorsements and realignment. Are we likely to see a different outcome in the Giba and State Assembly polls? I mean, a lot of us, we know, yes, I think we can all agree that the results of the presidential elections in different states, actually brought about a lot, as regards the campaigns of state governors, either those who are returning or, the fresh ones who are trying to get into office. So it has had a lot of adverse effects on the campaigns of all the state governors, those who were relaxed, those who were, complacent, those who felt it was supposed to be a done deal for them, and now having to struggle, to get the attention of the electorate. As regards the House of Assembly, we have people now coming up, donating different things to their communities, to their constituencies. Coming up, we have a particular State House of Assembly rep who even apologized for something that supposedly happened 4 or 5 years ago. So we have now that, desperate measures being put in place, a lot of visitations, a lot of, forced interactions with the public, I'll put it that way, now that we have. So do you think we're likely to see a different outcome in the Giba and State Assembly polls? Will this have any effect, any impact at all on the elections? Do you think people will be able to, change their mind and say, okay, maybe he has something to offer. Maybe she has something to offer. Let's give him a second chance. Let's give her a second chance. What are your thoughts about the sudden collapsing of structures by politicians to endorse others? In Lagos State, for example, we have about 9 political parties all collapsing their structures for the APC. Some weeks ago, the Boot Party collapsed its structure for the Labour Party. In Oyo State, the SDP candidate, collapsed its structure and endorsed Governor Seyi Makinde for second term. So, do you think, or what are your own thoughts? What do you think as regards, the sudden collapsing of structures of other parties to endorse other parties? Do you think this will have any impact also on the Giba polls? That's the first focal point: political endorsements and realignments. The second issue on the table is as regards, should Nigerians and civil organizations, organized labor, continue to put pressure on the CBN to make cash available in the banks? The CBN governor gave a directive yesterday, the day before yesterday, that's on Monday, saying that the banks, the old notes are now legal tender, just as the Supreme Court has ordered, until December 31st. However, NLC is still reiterating that their 7-day ultimatum still stands, that if things are not resolved, in 7 days, if cash is not available, because what we have now is the bank said they don't have the old notes anymore. They had submitted to the CBN, so they are waiting for the CBN to redisburse to the deposit money banks. So do you think that the pressure should continue on the CBN to ensure that this thing is resolved once and for all? All right, especially with the NLC reiterating that their 7-day ultimatum to the federal government still stands. So should Nigerians, CSOs, organized labor, continue to put pressure on the CBN to make cash available in the banks? Also, what are your own experiences with the CBN directive? Have people begun to collect the old notes? What are your experiences? There are reports that some traders, some transporters are not accepting the old notes, saying that it's difficult for them to pay the old notes back into the bank, so they are not accepting it. So what has been your own experience? So that's what we're looking at: political endorsement and realignment, and also cash issue. I'll take Fuhad Saheed's own thoughts before we open the phone line for you to join in on the conversation. So Fuhad, political endorsements and realignment. Let's take that first.
But I don't know the political value that would give to the parties that are being endorsed. because I had predicted that these things were going to happen. But again, I just feel that most of the parties collapsing their structure never had any structure in the first place. We've seen political parties who just exist because they are registered as a party. And, their candidates were never serious. You don't even find them even print ordinary posters. I think a lot of them just got the tickets of their party to come, for this period where they're now able to negotiate with it. So I just see them as people who are political jobbers who just took the tickets of those parties to negotiate, and then eventually, get whatever they can get. They were never really serious about getting those positions in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it will change the outcome of the elections, whether we're going to see something different this Saturday, well, I don't know. I'll have to leave that to the electorate, to decide whether they will change their minds about what people are doing now, the moving around, the going around, the begging, and all the kind of things we're seeing now. We should leave that to the electorate to decide. But I don't think there's going to be a significant change. But I know that we might have the polls swinging the other way this time, because again, these are elections that are closer to the people. There are people who think that the Labour Party may not necessarily win some of the states they won in the last election, because again, the Peter Obi is not on the ballot now. We have different people on the ballot now, so the Obi effect may not be that important this coming Saturday, because it's no longer on the ballot. There are different people on the ballot now, so we may not see that kind of showing of the Labour Party as we saw it February 25, again March 18. That may not be the situation again, but again, we'll wait to see how that goes. On the issue of the CBN directive and what the CSOs are saying and the organized labor, I think the pressure should continue. Like I mentioned earlier, they are the fifth estate of the realm now, and I say that they are part of a democracy. They are supposed to continue to advocate, put pressure on the CBN to make these monies available. If the old notes have been destroyed like they claim, print new notes and make them available to the bank so that Nigerians can return to normal.
All right. Thank you very much, Fuhad. I appreciate. So now let's open up the phone line and get the thoughts of the listeners. 0913 6000 410. That's for phone calls. 0913 6000 410. That's for phone calls, and for text messages and WhatsApp messages 0913 6000 430. 0913 6000 430. That's for text messages and WhatsApp messages. So let's get your thoughts. We have two focal points this morning. The first one, of course, is as regards political endorsements and realignments. What effect do you think this would have on the elections on Saturday? And also, are we likely to see something different? What are your thoughts about the sudden collapsing of structures of other parties for certain parties endorsing them? What do you think about that? That's as regards political endorsement. Now, the second issue is, do you think there should be more pressure on the CBN to make cash available for banks, or we should just take chill pills and hopefully things will just align? And what are your experiences with the CBN directive? Have people started to collect the old notes? That's a very, very important one that we would like to know. So give us your report. 0913 6000 410. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Salva and Fuhad, how are you?
I'm well, thank you very much.
Yes, this is Barrister Peter Oku calling from London, England.
All right.
Yeah, on the three issues we are focusing on this morning. First of all, the issue of the alignments and realignments of political parties and the different influence groups. Well, it is important to alert Nigerians that all these realignments are not in our own interest. It's not in the interest of the common man. It is in the interest of political jobbers. People who want to get in there and get whatever they want. And therefore, we must be very careful, that people have time before to merge. Political parties have time to merge, long time ago. Why is it now, too late in the day, for them to start aligning and realigning? So it is not in the interest of the common people. You know, we have everything to lose and nothing to gain by these alliances that they are doing, you know, in the late period of the day. So we must be very, very careful. And when they get into office, undermine the fact that most of the government, local governments or state assemblies and government, they don't have the money. For instance, Lagos State is owing almost $1 trillion steps to banks and other institutions. How will they pay it? You know, so people should not be deceived. They should be very careful. Right. Then on the issue of CBN something, I tell you that.
Thank you, Barrister.
No matter what pressure they put on the CBN and this, they don't have the money. Right. They are caught in a very
Barrister
big web. Yeah. So people should not listen to them.
Hello, good morning.
Thanks, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, you. Let me hear.
Good morning, Mr. Peter Bonte.
I want you to call my name by yourself.
Right. You're welcome.
I hope Fuhad recorded all the background music that were sung for him yesterday. New versions that all of us. I hope the record is good. I will be listening to it once in a while.
Yes.
Now, Sandra, let me. You know, you played one music before we came to this point. That we have to do away with the status quo. That Nigeria must be reduced. I love that music. I thought it was a jingle. I think if Nigerians actually want a new birth for this country, and we know that the state government and whatever entails, whether in the legislature in the state, are the closest to the people. And the state should start from the rebuilding of Nigeria should start from state. Did you enjoy their former 4 years or 8 years? What have they done to impress you? And then they are coming out now. Some of them will be bagging babies for the mothers. Some of them will be putting bags for babies for mothers to get their vote. After that, they will abandon them for 4 years or 8 years. So I think Nigeria, if we took a stand on the 25th of February, and then we feel we can take that stand again on this month coming, I think we should stand on that for new Nigeria to emerge, starting from the state. Just forget about all these gimmicks that they are doing. And on the CBN, whether the Lagos should continue with the strike, whether there should be pressure. Let me tell you another thing you said this morning, or your radio said this morning. Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. But when the wicked, go and tell the story, Sandra. The Bible describes the wicked as the devil. So imagine when the agents are in power, the people sigh and groan,
right.
All people suffer.
Thank you.
Must we suffer for these people? Can we now say, look, we need to do Nigeria first, and let all this be gone. Let's see where we start from. I think God will send them away from our midst, so that the righteous will rule. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Peter. Appreciate. All right, 0913-6000-410. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my sister. God bless you.
Amen.
The issue of this, the marginalization of this party.
Hello?
I think, hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm with you. Your name?
Okay. My name is Tom. I'm calling from Tugi.
Okay.
Then I'm saying about these parties who are endorsing another party. What is their own benefit? Because if you want, we need a good governance in Lagos State, especially these are the people, area boys, or money law. We don't want them again. Because I'm very sorry to say this, my sister. You know, APC government cannot stop Agbo in Lagos. They can't stop area boys. They can't stop for money there for what they are doing. It's very bad. We need better person who will handle the Lagos State. Lagos is center of excellency. It's not the center of Agbo. It's not the center of area boys. No. Because, okay, for example, you buy land. Before you know, or money will go and sell the land. If you come, they will see you. And nothing will done. For example, I'm very sorry to say this. Look at how William was saying for Lagos State. Any arrest? Nothing, no arrest, nothing. We don't want such a day. We don't want to work our life again through those process. So please, I am advising both non-indigenous in Lagos State, both indigenous of Lagos State, let them come out and vote APC out of the power. We don't want APC again.
All right. It's okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's okay. Fuhad, you wanted to say something? I need to speak to
basically, I was just trying to say that I think we should remain focused. You know, I'm not saying we should not campaign, but again, we're looking at the. Good morning. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fuhad.
Good morning, Pastor Ambrose.
We thank God for another day.
Yes, sir.
You see this issue of Naira redesign or whatever. When they started, they said they were going to turn out 20,000 for individuals every day. Am I correct?
Yeah, that was the withdrawal limit.
Yes.
Which was part of the policy. Yeah.
Yes.
Which was part of the policy. And, you know, for corporate organizations, I think it was whether 500 or so. Now, let's look at the time that this policy started. Have they been able to keep to that? So I'm saying that ab initio, I supported this idea based on all of this. And because it was a good idea, you know, it has only been able to stop kidnapping. But my worry now is that since this program started, have they been able to even be meeting the 20,000 naira target? That's number one. Number two, since this policy started, they have not been able to print money self. Is it that Nigeria is broke and they just use this policy to deceive Nigerians? Because I'm sure this is the other, I think there are two issues. You talk about the politicians and this CBN issue. Am I correct? So what is the problem? That an average Nigerian cannot get 20,000 naira a day. This old currency, we don't even need it for God's sake. Why am I saying this? Since how many months now? Let's assume that they have been following this thing, you know, giving money out, printing enough money. By now, we would have overcome this issue. The Supreme Court waited. They dilly-dally to see whether the government will pump enough cash. When they saw that nothing was coming out, that was why they had to issue this verdict. So I don't know. Is it that Nigeria is broke? They cannot print money. What is happening? Is there a clandestine motive behind all of this? Because the initial motive was good. This issue of politicians realigning and all of that, I personally think that even in Ogun State here, you know, one of the candidates came there last time. Governorship candidate has also realigned with APC. So they are doing all this because they want to get relevance.
All right.
And until when we are able to begin to play politics that is, you know, devoid of whatsoever. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Let's see how Nigeria will work for everybody, not for a particular set of people. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you very much, Pastor Ambrose. I appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Lady Sandra.
Good morning, Prince Wise.
Mr. Fuhad.
Morning, sir.
Mo gbàgbé kí n kí ẹ lánàá, mo ti gbàgbé mo lọ ra nǹkan báde fún ẹ ní.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday to you, my dearest Fuhad. Ìgbọ̀dún ọdún kan ni o.
Prince Wise, you still have just 2 minutes, so.
Ẹ má bínú náà ọjọ́.
Okay.
Let us go on.
Yes, carry on, please.
You see, when you talk of this another problem, they say the policy is very good, but it is implementation. Implementation. Who's going to implement the policy? If it's not the military and its members, they fail woefully. This man must come to the television and apologize to all Nigeria that he suffered Nigeria, he punished Nigeria, he make us to suffer. Gather all our money. At the end of the day, he not giving us peanuts. You want to get 5,000 naira, but you can't get. At the end of the day, now Supreme Court now make another. And see the laugh of Mr. Emefiele now. Mr. Pell now shift every blame on his head. I want you to reflect the actual rock now. I want you to reflect. So Mr. Pell, what you say about me is not so. Check it up. You can't talk now because it's free. Oh, for me, I'm asking we will not be going on because when this matter started, some people are saying, yes, they do policy, they are now recording now. They target one person, and demand they target it at cross the river before the bridge collapse. So now, Emefiele, whether you like it or not, you must give us our money. That's for that. And for the politicians, we are lying. I just want to appeal to Lagos. We need someone to come back again. It's working on many projects. I don't want a further project in Lagos. I want to lay very one good example, Sandra. Lagos Badagry Expressway. About to round up. Yes. Lagos Badagry Expressway was abandoned for complete 4 years. And at the same patio, you see, what of if another one take over for Sanwo-Olu now? Nobody can say, I'm not sure whether they abandon all the players that come now. So this.
All right, thank you very much, Prince Wise. Please, let's keep to our 2 minutes time allotted to us so we can take as many reactions as possible to the focal points on ground. And also, would appreciate it if you can stay focused, as regards the topics on the table this morning. You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. It's Mainland Focus, and we have two focal points for this morning. The first one is as regards political endorsement and realignment. What do you think? What do you think about parties that are collapsing their structures for other parties? Other parties and endorsing those parties, and also what do you think? Would be the effect, or what should we expect? From Saturday's elections. Now, the second issue is as regards the cash. Do you think that Nigerians, CSOs, the labor organizations, do you think that they should put more pressure on CBN to make cash available in the banks? All right. And what has been your own experience as regards, spending the old notes? Have they been collecting it? Has it been difficult? What exactly is the conversation? What exactly has been your experience? That's what we'd like to know. So let's stay focused. Let's take some messages. I'll be back to phone calls in a bit. Don't forget that the number to call is 0913 6000 410. 0913 6000 410. You can send your text messages and WhatsApp messages to 0913 6000 430. 0913 6000 430. Hello, good morning.
Sandra. You have Solomon on the line.
Solomon.
Good morning, Mr. Solomon.
Don't worry. Èmi àtàwọn boys àdúgbò wa máa kó láti structure wa fún wọn náà.
It's okay. Thank you.
Let me start this morning this way. Nigerians always speak with both sides of their mouth. My dear brother, in the studio, we say teaching no book. We say get writing. Now writing we want chop for exam. Oh, the policy is good, but the implementation is bad. Oh, that girl is beautiful, but it does not have character. So what are we talking about? So the policy is good, the implementation is bad. The implementation has made the policy so it moved. In fact, this policy is the worst policy I've ever seen by this government. What are we talking about? People are saying it's the good time. And they are supporting it that time. It was good that time. And what they are thinking, we all know what they are thinking. At the end of the day, it did not come to pass. Now the policy is that everybody is feeling the pain. Now, please, I want you journalists to help us. Please, you should help us on this issue. I will not mention the name of the bank this morning. I give them till tomorrow. Now, I went there yesterday. I get 20,000 naira. For me to thank them, I want to thank them that yesterday. I want to return 10,000 naira back. They say they cannot collect it. No money.
Old notes?
Old notes, yes. And you are the one giving that money to me. Within 2 minutes, you are telling me that you cannot collect it. I told them, oh, I'm giving them 24 hours. By tomorrow, I will start mentioning their name on radio station. Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you very much,
I don't know
Mr.
why
Solomon.
the banks are not collecting it. The directive of the CBN is so clear. Receive and dispense. That's what they said.
Well, I'm not even.
I mean, we read the memo.
Maybe we should read it for them, or we should print it and take it to all the banks.
But it was given to them.
Abraham Ayotunde in Oshogbo, Osun State, is saying the people's endorsement is more important than some ethnicity or religious group endorsement. Concerning CBN, rule of law has completely collapsed in Nigeria. Good morning. Thank you, Abraham Ayotunde. Appreciate. Good morning, Milan crew. Nothing new about these headlines. They're just like repeated series in our paid TV. Federal government and banks should allow us collect and spend our money. Haven't they suffered us enough? I believe an advert or circular in form of a text will help sensitize the masses. Jacob Cool from Shomolu, Bariga. Thank you. Most of these political jobbers are placeholders who have nothing to offer politically. So collapsing what they call structures is a mere waste of time. How many votes did their parties get during February 25th? More than pressure is needed to make Mr. President and CBN governor relieve people of this cash crunch wahala they intentionally put us in. Sandra, take this from me that by 31st December this year, CBN will not resolve this cash problem. No. You know, the interesting thing is CBN will be under a new administration by
and most
June,
likely a new government.
latest by June. This year. So definitely. Definitely
a new governor.
Definitely a new governor. I think we're all looking forward to that. Just as we've said that even the new administration, the incoming government,
they just scrap the old policy completely.
The entire policy itself may, but then Chijoke from Isolo, I see where you're heading at. Good morning, Sandra and Fuhad. This is Godwin from Ilasa. Desperation we are seeing from politicians today is because of the Labour Party effect of the obedient movement. Politicians are now seeing that their powers are drawn from the people, which democracy represents. We now see a governor becoming a mechanic, hairstylist, and church usher. Is the church usher for me? Nothing will change with the chameleonic displays of these politicians. Masses have a better understanding now. For there's one thing about the Igbos which other sections understood, if other sections understood, will build our nation instead of dividing it, is the fact that Igbos support excellence than brotherhood. Believe me, Sandra, if Igbos are asked to vote, if they voted Uzo Kalu as the Senate president, I'm sure he would be massively voted against. It goes to underscore people, especially here in Lagos, who feel that Igbo supported Peter Obi because he's Igbo. No, I followed him because he's the best for the job. Sandra, remember, we've not dissected the effect of the obedient, of course.
We'll do that later.
Extensive post-mortem as regards the entire election. We'll do that later. PDP and NNPP, etc. had a structure that has been flushed off by the obedient movement in Lagos. Hence, any person decamping is just a one-man thing. Sandra, I hope you've seen the latest on Gary Lenica and BBC. The broadcasters must not keep mute when things are going wrong in our country for the fear of losing their jobs. What? Oh, I lost that. Well, I think Godwin from Ilasa, I'm so sorry, I couldn't finish the message. I lost the message. But thank you very much. Appreciate. Okay, that's it. It's malfunctioning. All right, 0913 6000 0913 6000 Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Sandra.
Good morning, Staff Former.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good
morning, Informer.
For cutting my time on Sunday. Straight to the point, all the people all the political parties, about 10 of them, who are supporting the candidate of APC, if you follow the number of the presidential election, the people that vote for P2B, as one of the message you read earlier on, where are the number of the party in the presidential election? There is nowhere to be found at all. We are ready, and more votes are going to be given to Labour Party this Saturday. One of the things I will just plead the security of Nigeria to do their job very well. Most of the area that the violence occur on the 25th of February, they should make sure that they overcome any violence that will destroy this election. Whosoever that is going to be win, is it APC, is it Labour Party, let it be free and fair. That we are not going to record any violence at all. But the issue of the money you mentioned, many people are ready to collect the money. But one of the things they just want to hear, Buhari sọ pé ó yẹ náà, Emefiele sọ pé ó yẹ gbà. That is just only two things people are waiting for across board. So people are not ready to collect the money. But two people that are just waiting to hear their voice is the president and Emefiele. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ufoma. Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Hey, John.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, for John from Mobola.
Yes, morning, sir.
Yeah, my heart goes out to Murtala Mohammed. Good luck to Begel Jonathan, Muammar Gaddafi, the Gandhi dynasty, and this Bekwayon. You see, Sandra, and Fuhad,
Yes.
if you have the interest of your people at heart, you wouldn't allow them to go through anything. Honestly, people have died. People's business has collapsed. Are you with me?
Go with you.
Now you are saying that we should revert to using the old notes, and you have not provided any for us now. You see people still queuing up at the back. Let Labour continue. Let them mount that prayer. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. John. Appreciate. Hello.
Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
This is Okangbelina.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
On the Naira thing, by now, I expected Emefiele to have resigned. He just resigned and said, please, this thing I did was a mistake. Forgive me. And then he resigned. Because after all the things, and we heard that they spent a lot of money to destroy the old Naira notes. Money that we don't have. Who knows whether they even borrowed money to use and burn this money. And then now they say we are going back to use old Naira notes again. It's something that I've never heard before. I think he should resign. If he doesn't resign, I think the new people coming, will throw him out. That's my thinking. And Mr. Fuhad.
Yes, sir.
On the 10 people or 10 parties that are collapsing their structures, we find out that in most of the states, there are collapsing structures for the ruling party. And in Lagos here, they say there are 9 or something. They have collapsed their structures for Sanwo-Olu. Let me tell you what they collapsed. They didn't collapse they collapsed their stomach. That's all. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kangbelina. Thank you. It's all right. 0913 6000 410. That's for phone calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's okay. It's okay. Pressure to what? Mr. Farouk, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
See, I told you yesterday, there's nothing you can do. Call the groom, call the madman a groom so that they were able to pass. That is what they did. Where's the money in the bank to share now?
Translation,
The people are rejecting it. Some are rejecting. Cause calamities among us in the midst of our nation. What happened? Now, in another state, in another country now, are they going to be receiving that one too and rejecting that one too? Causing calamities. The point is that we should know what we are doing. We just have patience for them. After election, I know they will bring the new notes because that is their expectation. That is their mind. That is what I observe. That is my own opinion. Concerning endorsing or no endorsing, nobody can force us to drink water when you force him to the river. That is the matter of that is the truth matter. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Engineer Femino, sir. I appreciate. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
My name is Lloyd from Yanakwaja.
All right.
I was surprised to see the Lagos State governor going from one station to another. Because I think they said that the media want to collect, they want to use that to make money. And the media are stopping using APC to make money. So it is only as it is now we have made up our minds. Because even voting for APC is the same Muslim ticket we are voting for, because Saul is not in charge. I wanted to call in this morning on the 99.3 when he was talking. I could not go through. I wanted to ask the work question. That why is it that Lagos State budget, they don't publish it? You say you do all the brick. How much are you doing brick? You don't want to, everything stick. We don't want that now. I'm appealing to everybody to come out and vote. We are going to support our vote. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Mark Onjola. I'm calling from Shomuli.
All right.
Yeah, I just want to say very well, job well done to Fuhad and you too also.
Thank you.
Yeah, concerning the alignment of the political parties, that's not an issue. We knew. Fuhad has said it all. I really enjoy your program. Fuhad has said it all. Yeah, they are just there to negotiate their stomach infrastructure as far as I'm concerned. They don't have structure. But concerning the issue in Lagos State, which is much concern to me, is an issue that when you have a flat tire without being planned, and area boy will just walk up to you and tell you you don't have right to change your extra tire, and while waiting, last man will come up and tow your motor to their office and ask you to pay 30,000-40,000 naira. How does that sound to you? We have faced a lot of things from last month, BIO and stuff like that. Now, it's so surprising that the governor is coming out now. So they knew exactly what they were doing was wrong all this while. For them to come and start begging, how does that sound to them? It's shameful. So if not for this obedient movement, would they have come up and start begging people? That's my own contribution. I'm a first-time caller. I enjoy your program all this while. I just want to appreciate you. I just want to appreciate you for job well done.
Thank you, Mr. Makonjola. You're welcome to the family.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Yes. Okay. 0913 6000 410. That's for phone calls. And if you'd like to send text message or you can send WhatsApp message, that's the number is 0913 6000 430. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, this is Toby calling from Ikoyi.
Okay, Toby.
Yeah, I just want to chip in something. You see, most of your callers, if you give them 2 minutes and they exceed that 2 minutes, that means they are corrupt. They have a potential of being corrupt. So, make more emphasis on that. Thank you.
Okay.
That's what Toby just.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Toby. I agree with you. Not as regards corrupt. I'm talking about cautioning.
Time management.
Yes, time management is very, very important. I appreciate that, Toby. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Auntie Sandra and Mr. Fuhad. My name is Ajibola from Mobola.
Okay.
How are you doing, sir? Been a while.
Yes, thank you very much. Yesterday, there was a headline that I want to refer to before I speak about this topic. It was said that the NYSC will be 30 years. Most of the elites now, they've gone through that process. I remember when Tinubu want to leave office in 2007. Some of us started a campaign to say Yakubu Gowon is one of the brilliant head of state that did elect in Lagos. But you will remember that the Broad Street named after him was reversed to Broad Street Bank. And since that time, if not the Gowon estate in the Anapaja, we did not hear anything about it. And when it is now 30 years, I think the Lagos State government should do NYC edifice for that their secretariat in, did you remember somewhere in Surulere?
Yeah.
by Eric Moore. Thank you. The topic of today. Can we please continue to plead with our people? We have been living harmoniously in Lagos since all these days with other tribes. And suddenly, our speeches, our talking has been bringing misunderstanding. The election has come and gone. We need some peace. Let anybody collapse their structure to anybody. That is politics for politicians. My people, please, we need peace. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Adoye.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adoye. I appreciate. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Damlola.
Yeah, it's been a while. Mr. Fuhad, happy birthday.
Thank you, Damilola. God bless
You
you.
also said you sent messages, so send a quick happy.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I saw the way I saw Sandra, the way Bogasu. I'll be surprised when your office. Yeah, good one.
Thank you,
We
Damilola.
should just bless the name to sir.
Amen, amen.
It's been a blessing to several of us here. So back to the topic of the day.
It's okay.
Yeah, I want to say, as regards the monetary stuff, you know, Mr. Fuhad, yeah, and I've always been on the same page. Even then, most of them were like politics. And I remember once say, "Oh, yeah, also the call." You understand? So we were. Now, my own is this: they said they shredded the
Money.
old notes. Now, instead of printing the old notes, why can't you just print the new notes? What is wrong with all this country? So why instead of expending energy on the old note, then we look at the new notes?
Abi?
I think it's a common sense thing to do. That's what I feel. Well, we have the old note, and I've been spending it. Well, that's the truth that they've been collecting. Then number two, as regards political alliance. See, Nigerian politics, if you are into it, most of these mushroom parties are actually an extension of the bigger parties. We need to know that. So when they are collapsing structure, the structure, it is part of the plan the day those parties came on board. We need to know that. So no, I'm not surprised. See, may the best man will win by God's grace. And I pray in the time of birth, we need to come to terms with reality. I never voted for but the president means time favor us. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
God bless you, Damilola.
Thank you very
so
much, Damlola. I appreciate. All right, let's take some messages now. We have here, hi Mainland FM, on the issue of, on the issue of party alignment. Well, it's like money for hand, but okay. See how parties are dissolving for a particular party. Do you think it's for free? There are packages that will be given and conditions for these transactions, like offices, positions. Finally, on the Naira redesign, my fear is that there will still be scarcity of the old notes, as I stated yesterday, because most of the money has been destroyed, according to CBN, and they are yet to print even the new notes. Thank you. And that is Sam sharing his own thoughts. I have here, hi Mainland FM, on the issue of party alignment. I think I read this already. Okay. All right. Awola Christopher from Shogunle. I agree with Fuhad completely. But my additional take is that the alignment may not produce the desired electoral victories. However, obedient political revolution will surely sweep some away, especially in the southeast. Unfortunately, voter apathy, vote buying will be prevailed, coupled with intimidation in some desperate states such as Enugu and Lagos State. As for the CBN matter, I do not care. The policy has been successfully sabotaged. It has failed in line with the failing state. Have a nice day. Awolo Christopher sharing his own thoughts. Hello, good morning.
Glory be to God. For her, this is Ben.
Ben, how you doing?
For her, you guys are learning the way we talk now. Within 1 minute, it's okay. To be able to make your comment within 1 or 2 minutes. Let me go straight to the point. Look, for her, Saturday, what happened last presidential election will not happen on Saturday. We will not allow rigging where accredited voters is 50,000. A political grad to get to 52,000. We won't allow them 2,000 in next day on Saturday. And someone will win landslide quickly, and all the House of Assembly members will be shaped by APC. They will continue to sing their song of rigging as they used to. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Ben. Have a nice day.
I don't know where Ben is coming from.
He was talking to you.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
My name is Roland. I'm calling from Igondo.
All
All right, Roland, please, just a minute, all right?
On the issue of collapsing structure, I believe each political party has their ideology. If they are collapsing it now, is it that they agree with the ideology of this other party?
Roland, they don't
and
have.
will they continue? Will they continue in that party? Will they continue in that party?
People that support endorsing somebody doesn't mean that they are aligning with the same ideology.
Sandra, they don't even have. Don't
So what is it? The secondly on the issue of naira policy, I don't see any new notes anywhere. Even the old ones are not there. So let's just, even the labor, we don't even know that generosity. We don't even trust them anymore. So let God just help us in this situation.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate. All right, let's see if we can wrap things up with a few messages. We are running out of time already. Okay. Good morning, Sandra and Fuhad. I greet you extensively. The current NLC we have is lame duck. They have teeth but can't bite. Going on protest or strike is like waking up in the evening. We have been facing this hardship for more than 2 months, and they're just waking up now. Since Oshomole left, we've not had another strong NLC. Endorsement mean nothing coming from small parties that even a local government chairman in a ruling party is bigger than a state chairman of these parties. James Ogbona from Oshodi. Abba.
James, I agree.
What?
You want to mention the party?
No, it's okay. Thank you. Good morning to you all, our wonderful presenter. My name is Pastor Sunday from Magboro. There is no need for us mounting pressure on the CBN governor. I would rather suggest that NAS members should mount pressure on PMB to direct the CBN governor to do the needful. The problem we're having today is caused by the president, who refused to heed the advice of the National Security Council meeting. On the alignment of political parties, because of gubernatorial elections, it won't work for any of the political parties. They should have done the alignment long ago, before a week to the election, so that masses will see as one indivisible party. Remain blessed. Thank you, Pastor Sunday from Magboro. I also have, good morning, Sandra and Fuhad. On party alignment, it is a complete waste of time. Of course, many of them are planted structures. Damlola from Alaba, thank you very much. Good morning. I think gradually we're making progress. It wasn't like this last term. Nigerians are waking up to these politicians. For now, they're panicking, and now it's a different ball game. But a lot of things need to be corrected, and politics, making policies not attraction, is done, and we see if they'll still want to continue to be politicians, because that's the cheapest and corrupted way to make money. Andrew from Yaba, thank you very much. All right, that's all we can take this morning. Apologies if we were not able to take your phone call or your messages, but thank you very much for being a part of the show. You can always follow the conversation on any of our social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, and Twitter at Mainland FM. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much, Fuhad.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back by 9:45 for international stories. So don't go anywhere. Global View coming up next by 9:45. This is Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos.
Everybody knows